What is up, DC fans? Welcome back to DC Junction. I'm Mike,
and this is Matthew.
Okay, cool. We got a new Lanterns trailer. James Gunn is our biggest fan because everything that we've talked about on this show has come to fruition. So let's go ahead and pull this up and watch it.
Do it.
This ring, it's the greatest weapon in the universe.
More green.
When and if to use it, that's the whole ball game, Junior.
Did you just use that ring to counterfeit money?
No.
I would.
Tell me how you got it. The ring.
You know how I got it. I sure as hell didn't interview for it.
Oh, well, shit, maybe you should have. Power like that, shouldn't you have to work for it?
I've been doing this since you were a baby. The only way you're gonna get this ring is over my dead fucking body.
I think he likes me. Everybody is lying to us.
We're not leaving here till we find out what they're hiding. Dangerous part of the job. You need to be fearless.
Okay.
How are you chosen for this?
It's only one question. Are you afraid?
You afraid?
Interesting.
Are you afraid?
Oh, there he is.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid? Are you afraid?
I was raised fearless, and I'll do this better than he's ever done it before.
Then go and get it, John Stewart.
Interesting.
Why wasn't this?
Why was this not the
initial
first
trailer?
trailer? Why was this not the first trailer? That was an incredible trailer. That was an
looks like
incredible.
an interesting show. I want to watch.
That looks like a fascinating sci-fi crime drama involving a couple of Green Lanterns. That looks. Why?
Okay.
I want to watch that so bad right now. I want to know what's going on.
I'm intrigued. We saw Yellow Ring, yes.
I think we saw something that looked like yellow energy. We know Sinestro's in this.
Yes.
We know for a fact Sinestro's in this. We got our first look at Laura Linney, who a lot of folks have been theorizing is going to be Star Sapphire. I'm not sure how I feel about that anymore. We didn't see much of her on the trailer. I mean, she could still be Carol Ferris, but yeah. Why wasn't and again,
Okay.
this is a very good trailer.
Yes.
This is a very good trailer.
I'm
wanna watch the
interested in
show.
this show. Yeah, I have not been, and I've talked about that earlier. Is like the two things we've gotten before. I'm like, I'm not sure. Like, look, you're gonna do the things you want to do with these characters in the movies. I'm intrigued why this is who Hal Jordan is.
I am too. I know we got confirmation over the last week that this is going to pull the True Detective thing of having two separate timelines going on. So we're going to see flashbacks and we're going to see present
Which we saw in the
day,
trailer.
which we absolutely saw in the trailer. So that we saw Hal wearing that interesting look of a Green Lantern suit, which has me thinking that's not necessarily a Green Lantern suit, as maybe some kind of like space travel suit or something.
Well, did you notice what was missing?
What?
He's not wearing a mask. There
He's
is
not
no
wearing
sense
a
of
mask.
secret identity in this.
You're absolutely right.
Which is interesting because he's a Green Lantern in that old newscast. He's saying who he is and what he's doing. So that'll be interesting. But he's also one of the only Green Lanterns who has a secret identity.
That's true. I hadn't actually considered that. It honestly, it harkens back to, I know the movie's not good, but it harkens back to that line from the Ryan Reynolds movie where Blake Lively's like, I've seen you naked. You think I wouldn't recognize you if I couldn't see your cheekbones? Like,
yeah,
it's like, yeah, the domino mask only really does so much. And when you're at the end of the day, meant to be space cops, what do you need a mask for? Well,
it's like that CGI cartoon where they're out and about and someone's like, why do you have that thing on your face? And Kilowog's like, he thinks it keeps his identity secret because they have to do that on Earth. Nobody else does that.
Yeah, and we know Guy doesn't do that from what we've seen. So
and Jon Stewart doesn't, and
so it
Kyle Rayner did. But anyway,
Kyle Rayner did, but Kyle Rayner, who
was replacement Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm curious how they're going to play with the lore a little bit, because there is something to be said about the idea of, the Guardians on Oa aren't going to give a shit about your secret identity. They want you protecting the galaxy.
Yeah. And it also makes me wonder, again, does Hal make it out of this?
I
or
know.
Do they give a different ring? So that's,
I can
given
see
that I haven't heard.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, given that they have, from my understanding, confirmed Aaron Pierre is in Man of Tomorrow, but Kyle Chandler is not.
Yeah.
I'm really leaning towards either he's like, I'm done, I'm retiring, have fun, or he doesn't make it out of the show.
I think there's a version of this where it's like it's a Parallax situation, the Hal Jordan becoming Parallax, and maybe because it almost looked like in that shot where we saw the bit of yellow, we kept hearing the word fear over and over again. Yeah. We heard the word fear a lot, which yellow ring, fear.
Yeah.
But the lasers and stuff coming down, attacking that he blocks with the green ring, that could be a color grading thing. Obviously,
they're red.
Are those red or orange?
I mean, either way,
that could be other lanterns.
Could be lasers, or it could be other lanterns.
It could be other lanterns.
Because again, it's called lanterns, not Green Lanterns.
That's exactly the point I was going to make. Is this show is called Lanterns. Lanterns.
Yeah,
I think based on just what we've seen in this, there is a conversation, and we know that this is a lived-in DCU.
Yeah,
this is a vast lore,
and this comes out in August, right?
August. This comes out a month after Supergirl.
So we have 3 months of potentially another trailer.
I think we're getting another trailer at this point, because that first one at this point almost doesn't count. You know what I mean? Like, this is listed as official teaser too, but man, this injected some energy in me on a Monday morning I wasn't prepared for.
No, this is, I remember seeing it yesterday. I think I messaged you like, hey, just got news.
Yeah, you caught it before I did.
Yeah. It was one of those like scrolling and it's like trailer tomorrow. I'm like, let me tell Mike.
Yeah, please. Thank you. And because we've been off for a couple of weeks just for things. So like this Friday, we're obviously the new Lego Batman game comes out this weekend. I'm going to stream that on Sunday. We're going to record an episode this week, getting caught up on. We know about obviously the Batman Part 2 casting news confirmation, everything with DC animation coming out of the air, everything with this. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff to talk about from DC. We're going to, and I'm sure more is going to drop before Friday. Yeah. So we're going to get recording and get a new episode up this week to talk about it. Let us know what you guys thought down in the comments about this teaser. Did this one do it more for you than that last one did? Make sure you see it did for Matt, and that's saying something. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you follow us on all social media at DC Junction. You can find me on social media at Mr. Mike Shea.
You can find me across all social media at the Hustle Man.
That is going to do it for this episode of DC Junction. We'll see you guys again next time. There is something DC to talk about.
Bye-bye.